We are absolutely convinced that healthy minds do live in healthy bodies. Taking into consideration and keeping one thing central, and that is the individual. We try to ensure that we give them the luggage and the knowledge that they need in order to develop themselves.
Not just mentally, but physically as well.
Absolutely. Running, jumping, and throwing.
And throwing as well.
Everything you do in sport is related to these three bases.
You know, I have interviewed like many heads of sport. Never so deep.
What connects a professional skier with a future scientist? The right approach to physical education during school years. Today, we're exploring the philosophy behind physical development at École Nouvelle, a Swiss boarding school where sports aren't just PE lessons, but an entire system for personal growth. We'll discover how this Swiss private school links physical and mental development, why children's fitness programs begin in kindergarten, and how the institution prepares future champions. We've already covered everything from sports facilities to student accommodations in our Ecole Nouvelle series. All links are in the description. Now let's dive into the philosophy that makes this place special.
I'm all ears.
Sander, pleasure to meet you or to see you, because I think I've met you once.
Here.
7 years ago.
Very possible.
Very possible, yeah?
Yeah, I've been here for a while.
For a while.
Which
I
is,
think we've met.
Yeah. Which is a bit the concept of our school.
Yeah.
Many international educations have a rotation of personnel because they're parts of international groups and they go all over the place. This is a different concept. Teachers stay here usually, coming from all over the planet basically, but they stay here. I'm originally from Holland.
Okay.
I've been here since 2002. And I'm definitely not the one that's here the longest. So yeah, it's the concept of this school actually. There is an extreme consistency in personnel.
Because it's like a family.
That is part of that concept, yeah. It's a family. And you know, you can try to create a family, but at the same time, if teachers don't feel that they are part of a family, they will leave anyway. Which is still not the case in our school. So the concept of family, smaller, you know, dense, knowing what's going on in each other's lives when it concerns our students, whether that is day students or boarding students or personnel, teachers that are actually here, which is of course our own, or our only, let's say, consistent intellectual value, the teachers, because they are able to continue this story of this family-oriented international education that we're providing at École Nouvelle.
I just met Ivan, and he gave me a master class in shooting the ball, the basketball player.
You know, it's interesting because Ivan is just one of the examples of activities in this school. It's a very old saying, but it is absolutely applicable today as well. We are absolutely convinced that healthy minds do live in healthy bodies.
Okay.
I don't know, you can cut it whenever you want or not. I always have to think, I played professional volleyball for a long time. And this whole, of course, I have a PhD degree. But this whole concept of healthy bodies and healthy minds live in healthy bodies.
Can't argue with that.
I always have to think of one of your compatriots, chess players, who was a grandmaster and said himself, I became a great grandmaster in chess the moment I started to run marathons. This is an absolute saying. Look in your history, it's absolutely true.
That's quite interesting, okay.
I'm not so sure if I should pronounce his name, but still.
No, we know who you're speaking of.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Impressed by École Nouvelle's approach to physical education, Maryadi helps students gain admission to this and other Swiss boarding schools where athletic development meets world-class academics. We'll match programs to your child's sporting interests and guide you through documentation and preparation. You can book a consultation with our experts via the link in the description.
We have a very holistic approach
Yeah.
of school, of education, taking one thing into consideration and keeping one thing central, and that is the individual.
Okay.
And we're trying to put as much as possible inside, whether that is diploma programs or whatsoever. But our main concern since over 120 years is to accompany young people to become, let's say, consistent and solid adults that will start ruling the world for us. Because you're still much younger than I am, but it's not about us anymore. It's already about them. They are going to rule this planet, not us. So we try to ensure that we give them the luggage and the knowledge that they need in order to develop themselves and to become, like conscious world citizens.
Not just mentally, but physically as well.
Absolutely. And a part of that is physically.
Yeah.
Automatically, somebody that is fit is feeling well on any level. That is not related to being at a competitive level of whatsoever, not at all. You just need to try to stimulate kids to be active because it's good for them and it's good for us as well.
I have interviewed like many heads of sports, never so deep, but it is deep. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy mind.
Yeah, absolutely. And there is a basis, there is a concept, and there is a certain, let's say, strategy in that. What we do in this school, as of very early age, as of KG or pre-KG,
So what age
is getting them into, the discovering of their own bodies. We have a full-time, let's say, beginning sports teacher that takes care of that.
Yeah.
As of first grade, kids are 6 at that time. We tend to hold strongly on the concept of classic physical education, which means 3 things:
What are those?
running,
Okay.
jumping, and throwing.
And throw it as well.
Everything you do in sport is related to these 3 basics.
That is true.
Absolutely. And as of 3rd grade, we start to develop these specific skills in small game forms.
Okay.
As of 5th grade, we give every single person in the school who wants to the possibility to start to compete in inter-school competitions in about 28 different kinds of sports.
Wow.
And it is never
let them
related,
try, yeah.
absolutely, and it's never related to how good you are, it's only related to whether you're willing and you're wanting to do that.
Yeah.
And we participate and we start doing competitions with them in order to get them familiar and at ease in competitive situations, because you can turn it whatever way you want. Life is a competitive thing. So you better make sure that kids are aware and at ease in a competitive situation.
Environment,
And
yeah.
in that specific case, sports is the most fantastic tool to get familiar and at ease with a competitive environment. And then afterwards, now it's about sports, but afterwards it's in class, anywhere.
Family life.
So it is sports is just a tool. It is not an objective as such. For starters, it's just a tool in order to learn life skills that are of the utmost importance in the future.
Teamwork, social
example,
skills,
Individual
stress
sports,
resistance,
exactly.
psychology of sport,
Facing big challenges, going into a final, things like that.
being ambitious.
Ambitious,
Yeah.
combining your ambition with the tension that competition in sports brings along. All these kind of things are, in the end, they're all life skills. And we're only using sports to glue that together or to give you examples in still a non-hostile way, if you want.
This is so inspiring. I have to go back into sport myself.
No, you should come back to our school because, I can only speak for us.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing here.
How does a Swiss school structure its physical education program? École Nouvelle follows European standards with an international teaching staff. PE classes incorporate games, athletics, gymnastics, and dance. The school competes in over 10 sports through the French-speaking private schools organization, while extracurricular activities run on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and during holidays.
over 40, you know, and I'm a workaholic. I work a lot and always find excuse not to do sport, which is not good, you know.
Yeah. But you know, it's always about finding your passion and some sort of, it sounds a little bit poetic, but finding your destiny. I worked for the Dutch Volleyball Federation. I played professional volleyball. I worked for the Dutch Volleyball Federation for a long time. Then after the Olympic Games in 1996, I worked for the International Volleyball Federation here in Lausanne.
Yeah, okay.
But I was a sports teacher already before. And slowly but surely I realized that if it comes to your daily occupations and your passions, besides the fact that everybody has to work to make a living, I actually had at a certain moment the feeling that I wanted to go back to where I came from, which was teaching. And that story started here at Ecole Nouvelle, now almost 23 years ago. Yeah.
You liked it so much that said this is your home now, second home.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, competitive basketball, I'm guessing you have a very strong volleyball as well.
We have a good volleyball team.
Yeah.
But the competitive part of basketball is actually the facilitation of our school for high performance sports programs. In 2025, it is nowhere in the world any longer accepted to have youngsters, boys or girls, deciding to go only for a sports career at the age of 14. There is no society that accepts that anymore. There is more to life than that, and you need to provide a solid education as well. Combining that is something that we provide for the time being for the National Basketball Center, the Elite Youngsters Center in Switzerland, but it can be any kind of sports. We have high performance rowers in this school who have a tailored program to combine their super heavy competition with an education, and whether that takes half a year longer than the official program that we have to follow.
Want proof that this approach works? The school hosts Switzerland's national U16, U18 men's basketball team for training. Their specialized sport and study program lets students combine elite athletic training with academic excellence. Professional skier Mark Rocha is among the alumni. This model of physical development delivers results on the international stage. We're saying goodbye for now, but as always, only temporarily. Bye.